This was my encounter of a tornado that occurred just north of Hennessey, Oklahoma on May 6, 2024. The National Weather Service gave it an EF0 rating, and it occurred in a high tornado risk where the atmosphere was very explosive. Due to this high tornado risk, my friend Connor and I decided to chase. We had been on multiple chases before, but this was our first high risk chase. It didn't take long for our targeted storm to become tornado warned, and there was 2 hook echoes visible on it. So we actually started out kind of by Okeen, and that storm did drop a tornado, but we were not in good position to see it. So we decided to head east towards Hennessey and then back up north. And where I have circled is kind of where all the action went down for us. This is where the Hennessey tornado dropped down, and also where we would post up. Eventually we do get into positioning, and we post up right where this blue line is. On Google Maps you can see the spot right here, and if you look over to the west and then zoom in, you'll be able to see this house over here, which is also visible from the video we recorded. And so we were just at the end of East 580 or Marshall Road. It kind of just depends on what map you're looking at. Sometimes it says one way or the other. But anyways, we were just waiting for the storms to come to us. But when we looked at the radar, we noticed that the velocity was pretty broad overall, but it could be tightening a little bit to the north, and so we decided to head north. But we probably only made it about a half mile before we pulled in behind some cars. To our west, we were just seeing this very intense rain-wrapped mess. We didn't know if there's a tornado in there or not, but at that point it didn't matter because we weren't even going to be able to see it. And not to mention all the cars that were headed south, we knew we needed to get out of there. So we started looking for our options. We knew the storm was moving northeast, so our fastest ways out were definitely going to be to the east or the south. Our first road to the east was actually just a driveway, so we turned around, and luckily there was an opening in the median, so we were able to just go straight south. So you can kind of see what path we took here. We originally went north, and now we just turned around and are headed south. And the rain and the wind and everything is just getting very intense for us, as you can see. And here goes my wiper.
Holy!
For all we knew, we thought we could be in the tornado right now just because we were in the broad area of circulation. And the only things that were going through my mind at this time was just the El Reno tornado. If this thing was going southeast and just this huge monster, I mean, we thought we were done for possibly. But we had a road in front of us, and so I opened up maps, and I was just trying to see if it was a good road, and it looked pretty good, so we headed that way. And we're still getting hit with heavy rain and strong winds, and they kind of come in waves, so we go fast when we can, and then we have to slow down. But eventually we hit this dirt road, and this is kind of our cue to turn around and head south. So that's what we do, and that really does eventually take us out of the storm. And here's some pictures I took as we were finally getting out of it, and it does look pretty mean, so we were definitely glad to be out of it. So this was the tornado's path according to the damage assessment toolkit, and I'm just going to draw it in here on Radar Omega. So that's roughly where the tornado was, and our original spot was right here. And so we went north and then south and east and then south. So that's kind of just roughly how it all panned out for us. The blue is our path, and as you can see, we were right where that tornado was. So we would have definitely taken a direct hit if we didn't move. But we probably would have survived considering the tornado was only an EF0. But what really made it scary was the fact that this was during a high risk day and long tracked and violent tornadoes were very possible, along with the low visibility, so we had no clue what monster could be lurking in the rain. Anyways, thank you for watching, and hopefully you will not find us in a situation like this anytime soon.